Hi guys, Candace Read here. I am a Columbus-based style influencer and a wardrobe stylist with Wardrobe Therapy. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about the latest spring-summer fashion trend. I'm sure you've already guessed it, but just in case you haven't, it is the face mask. The face mask is great because it provides us with this opportunity to protect ourselves as well as our neighbor to prevent the outbreak of COVID-19. As restaurants and shops and boutiques slowly began to open, this is all a part of our essential wardrobe. It's something that we need on the daily. A little later this week, the mayor will be launching a campaign entitled Mask Equals Kindness. So stay on the lookout for all of those details. There's some cool hashtags and just ways that we can remind ourselves and remind others to do their due diligence, wear a mask for yourself and for your neighbor. So be on the lookout for those details. But for today, I'm excited to be partnering with Experience Columbus and Celebrate Local to share some styling tips and tricks on how you can wear your mask fashionably. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you 3 easy, practical tips that you can kind of bear in mind in these coming weeks as we all wear masks to protect ourselves from the outbreak of COVID-19. So let's get to it. Before we get to the tips and tricks, which I know you're all very excited about, let's talk a little bit about proper wear of your mask. So the idea is that the bridge of your nose at the top to underneath your chin is fully covered. So anytime you get a mask, you're gonna wanna make sure you expand it fully, and that's how you're gonna get that full coverage and protection. I'm gonna put it behind my ears. And expand it. And now I am fully covered top to bottom. For the sake of this video tutorial, you're going to notice that I am wearing it just straight across, and that's just for efficiency to kind of show you things quickly. But know that you should be wearing your mask fully expanded. So tip number 1 for styling and accessorizing your face mask is to pick the right mask. And when I say pick the right mask, I really mean focus on a neutral. A neutral is gonna be great for you because you're gonna feel that you can pair it with so many things, and we really wanna get longevity out of the facial mask that we're choosing. So I love this one from Celebrate Local. It's denim, which is considered a neutral in its own way, and it's also a key trend for spring summer 2020. But what's even cooler about this mask is that it has a neutral base on the back, so you get this versatility and you can kind of go back and forth depending on what your outfit is. So for today, like, I could totally wear this on the denim side, but I could also wear it on the neutral side. So it's giving me a little bit of versatility in my option where I can make it fashionable based on what I'm wearing. Another notable thing about the mask from Celebrate Local is that some of them have colored kind of uniqueness on one side and then a neutral base on the other side. Again, I love that because you get versatility. You get to be kind of fun and playful, but when you need to be more neutral and serious, you have that option. So those are all really, really great things. I think neutrality is super important when it comes to our guys, just because our wardrobes tend to be a bit more basic, but having these kind of neutral options that are versatile will really give you longevity and versatility with your styling options. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, let's talk accessories. So accessories are always a great way to add dimension and depth and to show your style personality. Now, what's interesting about the facial masks or coverings is that they go right behind the ears. And so because they go behind the ears, you want to be mindful of what kind of accessories you're wearing. So when it comes to earrings, you really want to focus on things that are a bit more delicate. I have these cute little delicate druzzy earrings that I got from a local shop here. But if you're wanting a little bit more of a statement, you can also do that. This is another earring that you could wear that would not be distracting or like overwhelming. And also a more small to medium size hoop. So I'm actually gonna show you what that looks like on. because you kind of got a lot of things going on. You typically maybe wear your hair down or pulled back, or you like to have layers on. And so you don't want to feel overwhelmed by too many items. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, sure. I'm going to put this little stud on the other ear so you can kind of see what it looks like option-wise. Okay. I love the denim side, just so fun. Okay, so there it is with more of a small to medium size hoop, and it doesn't get in the way. It's just really nice and kind of delicate. And then this little stud over here. So that's a great way to add some style personality without feeling too overwhelmed. A larger size earring is really just gonna get in the way and be very, very cumbersome. So that's one way. Then tip number 3 is to draw the eye down. So one of the big things that we really focus on, or I focus on when we're doing styling, is to kind of help draw the eye down. And so because you have a facial mask on, it can be like the focal point of your face. And again, wearing face masks is out of necessity. So it's not all about trend and fashion, but we want to still add some uniqueness to our look if we can and kind of make the proportion strong. So when wearing a mask, wearing necklaces is a great way to kind of help pull the eye down and get the focus from off of the face or off of the mouth. So depending on your style preference or kind of what goals you need to accomplish with pulling the eye down, you can do more of a shorter, delicate necklace. This is pretty much my go-to. Or you can do something longer. My couch just ate the necklace, you know, just keeping it real for you. Or you can do a longer necklace kind of like this. So I like this one, so I'm gonna kind of put this one on, you can see. And I'm actually going to take the hoop off and put my little dressy stud back on so you guys can kind of see what that looks like. And as you can see, it kind of just helps to draw the eye down, not so much focus on my face. You're still seeing it, but the eye is kind of just moving down the body, which is one of the goals that we want to accomplish when we're getting dressed every day. And there you have it. 3 easy tips on styling and accessorizing your mask. For a quick recap, number 1, selecting a neutral base mask. Or if you're going to select something colorful, be sure to grab a neutral base mask for maximum versatility and variety, so you're feeling good about all of your options. Number 2 is add an earring, but focus on small to medium size earrings, nothing large. It will just compete with the facial mask and potentially make wearing it uncomfortable if you have too many elements going on. And then number 3 is to add a necklace. Adding a necklace will kind of help with drawing the eye down, getting the focus off of your mouth, so to speak, or the facial covering. It'll just create this nice ease of movement to kind of get you feeling good. And just in case you want more details, there's a full blog post over on the Experience Columbus website. It will give you some details on where you can find a variety of facial masks locally. And since we're talking about that, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. A few places that you can find facial masks would include Celebrate Local that I shared about, Igloo Letterpress, Global Gifts, Allison Rose, and Trexler Tees, all places that you can find right here in Columbus. So be sure to check out all of those local retailers. And of course, to keep up to date on all things Columbus, stay connected with Experience Columbus at experiencecolumbus.com. And if you want to learn a little bit more about me and stay up to date on all things fashion, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Candace Read. That's all I have for you. Be sure to stay well, stay safe, and be kind. So pick up a mask and wear it for your neighbor. I'll talk to you guys soon.